Most real estate leads don't disappear because they're bad leads. They disappear because nobody responds to them quickly enough. So I built a luxury real estate AI concierge on WhatsApp using Voiceflow that responds instantly, answers market questions, qualifies buyers naturally, and recommends them properties from a live database. It also updates the CRM automatically, and at the end of the conversation, it hands in qualified prospects to a human consultant. Let me show you how it works. Before we begin, here's the property database. Every property recommendation comes directly from Airtable. The AI doesn't invent listings. It only recommends properties that actually exist in inventory. On WhatsApp, I message our AI agent saying, I'm looking to invest in a property in Kuala Lumpur city center. The response comes instantly acknowledging my message and asking me my name. Then the agent collects my email address without wasting any time. After that, it gives us some actual market information and starts the qualification process. First, it asks me for the budget I have for the property. And here, it's just confirming the currency. Again, factual market information from the company's database. It's asking me for the type of property I'm looking for now. Let's test this a bit. It's come back with a consultative response, and it asks me for the bedroom count I have in mind. Now it's asking me for my nationality, which it will use to check against the ownership eligibility criteria in Malaysia. Let's assume I'm Singaporean. Now it's collecting a very important information here, which is the timeline of purchasing the property. Let me give a realistic response like I'll have to discuss with my partner, but we're aiming to move in or aiming to purchase the property before the end of this year. Now it asks me how I would pay for this property. I'll say I'll pay by cash. And here it just confirms my preferences before curating a list of property recommendations for me. Let's wait for the response. As you can see, we've received the property recommendations. Let's go for this one. And all of these are properties from the database I showed you earlier. Once the viewing intent is detected, the conversation is handed over to a human consultant together with a buy profile and preferences. At the same time, the consultant receives a complete summary in an email quite like this one, and the agent can immediately continue the conversation with full context. Now let's take a look at how it works. It starts by defining the workflow and the tasks the AI should handle, then translating those requirements into prompts. In this case, the prompts are divided into three main sections: the global prompt, the instructions, and the playbooks, which are essentially sub agents with their own sets of prompts that serve specific roles within the broader agent. The global prompt is the core identity of the AI agent. It's active throughout every conversation and influences every response, no matter which workflow or playbook is running. In a way, it's that constant foundation that shapes how the agent thinks, speaks, and behaves. Then the instruction is the decision making layer of your agent. It decides how the agent routes requests and decides which tools to use. And tools here are just pre built connectors that let your agent interact with external platforms without configuring raw API requests. At production scale, several factors need to be considered. While the current setup already connects to external tools and databases, larger deployments may require custom APIs or MCP integrations to support broader enterprise systems. The agent can then be continuously improved through A B testing and performance monitoring, while memory systems ensure context is maintained across longer and multi turn conversations. Now, most AI systems either generate text or retrieve information. This system combines both by using verified Airtable property data with AI reasoning to deliver personalized recommendations, and this keeps outputs grounded in real data, reduces hallucinations, and automates lead qualification end to end. Everything you've seen was built using Voiceflow, WhatsApp API, and Airtable. Thanks for watching.